Assalamualaikum and greeting to everyone. My name is Nurwardina. Today in this video I would like to present my mathematics PBL about chapter 4, which is complex number. The square of any real number is always positive. Since the square of square root -1 equal to -1, therefore square root -1 is not a real number. It is called an imaginary number and is denoted by I. A number with both a real part and an imaginary one is called a complex number. Let's take a look on question number 1. Simplify 1 plus I square root 3 times 1 minus I square root 3 and express it in the form A plus BI. From question, we know that 1 plus I square root 3 is the complex conjugate of 1 minus I square root 3 dan sebaliknya. Using the formula given, if a complex number A plus BI is multiplied by the complex number A minus BI, then it is equal to A square minus BI square equal to A square plus B square. A is 1 while B is square root 3, so the answer is 1 square plus square root 3 square equal to 1 plus 3 equal to 4. Here are some notes about elementary operations on complex number. Let's move on to question number 2. Express 2 minus I per square bracket 2 plus I in the form A plus BI. In dividing a complex number, the denominator has to be transformed into a real number. This is done by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. In this question, the numerator is 2 minus I while the denominator is square bracket 2 plus I. First of all, we need to simplifying the denominator, which is equal to 3 plus 4i, so that we get a new denominator. And answering the question, we need to multiplying the part of complex number with the conjugate of the denominator, which is 3 minus 4i, and the last answer is equal to 2 per 25 minus 11 per 25i. Next question. Given that z equal to 2 minus 7i, find A, z times the conjugate of z, B, 1 per the conjugate of z. Answering question A, we will represent z as A minus BI, while the conjugate of z is A plus BI. So A minus BI times A plus BI equal to A square minus BI square equal to A square plus B square. Using the last equation, A square plus B square, A is 2 while B is -7. 2 square plus -7 square equal to 4 plus 49 equal to 53. Next, B. In this question, 1 is the numerator while the conjugate of z is the denominator. So in order to change the denominator into a real number, we just need to multiply both of the numerator and denominator with z, which is 2 minus 7i, and the last answer will be 2 per 53 minus 7 per 53i. Question 4. Plot each of the following complex numbers on separate argand diagrams. Az equal to -6 minus I square root 13, while B, z equal to -3 plus 3i. Answering question A, argand diagram is made up of two different axes. The real number represents the horizontal axis, while the imaginary number represents the vertical axis. So the plot of complex number will be at -6 and negative square root 13. So for the question B, the plot of the complex number will be at -3 and 3.